want to introduce, I get here in case I forget somebody's name.
Wow.
All the way on the end down here is Chris Cantrell, and he's playing the part of Harry Drews, police reporter. Next to him is Dennis Raleigh, who's playing the part of the author, which means he's me. I write better, but he speaks better. Next to him is Jenny Jenks, playing the part of Alec Clayton, and Jim Patrick, playing Jim Bond. And that's all I need to say. I will turn it over to them and we'll get started.
This may be confusing, so try to keep up. The stories told in this book are augmented by selections from 2 other sources written by 4 different writers. They are the Police Blotter, column in the Wetside Daily Journal, and Best Friends, the internet blog written by Jim Bright and Alex Martin. Harold Drews wrote the Police Blotter from 1954 to 1978. His son Harry resurrected the column in 1980 and continued it until May 4, 2010. Columns by Harry are reprinted here from the internet edition of the journal. Thanks to the editors for granting reprint rights. Alex Martin and Jim Bright began collaborating on the blog called Best Friends in January 2010. New entries were posted 2 or 3 weeks at a time, or 2 or 3 times a week. It is still being published. Alex and Jim's blogs entries have been reorganized to fit the chronological order of the stories told, which relate to memories from their shared childhood, as well as recent events beginning in October 2008. Alex and Jim each made comments on the other's blogs. These comments appear at the end of the posting when necessary. Some have been edited out. Readers were allowed to post comments on both the Police Blotter and Best Friends blogs. These reader comments have been edited to eliminate the boring and irrelevant ones. Most were stupid, prejudiced, ill-informed, and marked by atrocious spelling and grammar. The editors chose to leave a few of these for whatever entertainment value they may have. Here's Harry Drews reading from his Police Blotter in the Wetside Daily Journal, October 30th, 2008.
84-year-old Melody Sauer of 1428 Mercer Street was removed from the county court yesterday when she mooned the judge. County Judge Dudley Strong was hearing her case of disorderly conduct. The charge stemmed from an incident a month earlier when the octogenarian caused a ruckus in the Victoria's Secret store in Westwood Mall when she was apprehended while attempting to shoplift a package of panties. The undergarments were priced at $12 a set. They were thong-style panties, which came 6 to a set in a variety of colors: red, black, green, blue, pink, and yellow. Size extra large. Sauer was stopped at the door by the security guard, who asked to see in her bag. For what? She demanded to know, clutching her bag to her chest according to the guard. "'Tain't none of your beeswax what I got in here." The guard tried to wrestle the bag out of her hands. Sauer grabbed the package of underwear out of the bag, ripped it open, and shouted, "You want these? You want these?" The guard said, "Remember how Robert De Niro said, 'You're talking to me' in Taxi? That's the way the old lady taunted me, except with different words, and some of them you can't print in your newspaper." And then she balled up the panties one at a time and started throwing them all over the place while screaming, "I'll give you the expletive panties, you expletive, big expletive." You see what I mean about them words? Store manager Mary Worthington said, "I can't imagine why any old lady like that wanted thongs in the first place. They're for much younger girls." Sauer appeared in court wearing a simple denim skirt and a t-shirt. Judge Strong fined her $100. When the fine was pronounced, Sauer turned her back to the judge and pulled her skirt and underwear down around her calves, bent forward, thus exposing her ample derriere to the judge and the court stenographer and a police officer, the latter of whom laughed out loud and was promptly admonished by the judge. The defendant was not wearing thongs of the type she attempted to shoplift from Victoria's Secret. Rather, she was wearing men's boxer shorts, the stenographer noted. The red-faced judge banged his gavel and shouted, "Get this harlot out of my courtroom." Sauer was removed from the court and her fine was increased to $1,000. A good Samaritan who was asked that his name not be used paid the fine. The elderly Miss Sauer is known as a local eccentric with a long history of colorful misdemeanors. As a young woman, she was repeatedly arrested on prostitution charges, including one incident involving underage boys. County records reveal that she was still operating as the streetwalker well into her 60s, and that even after apparently retiring from the world's oldest profession, she continued to have run-ins with the law in the form of various misdemeanors. In 1995, the Alpha Tau Omega fraternity at City University printed and sold t-shirts that said, "I heart Melody Sauer." The shirts were very popular on campus.